Hello, Cancer. Happy birthday. Cancer season is here. And this is my gift to you guys. It's an intuitive solar year reading. So it's from basically end of June to the beginning to end of June next year. So it's an intuitive reading, and I am adding some things to the reading this year. I started doing these solar year readings for Cancer. Initiated with Cancer 2 years ago. So I am making some changes now too. And I'm going, and of course I started with you guys. And maybe I initiate things at that time too, because Cancer is my birthday. I'm a Cancer myself. So this is going to be interesting. Well, okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to read the coffee cup. Basically that's where all the messages come through. It's a very general reading too, okay? If you'd like one for yourself, the link to my website is below this video. Of course, it's going to be more detailed then too. I do have everything that you see here, or you could just get a coffee cup reading or a gemstone too. So it's all there, and the information will be listed to explain each reading I have. Now, what I do have this year, what I'm going to be adding is I'm going to cast this. I shuffle some cards, which will be just basically the themes, energy cards, and plus tarot. And then kind of pinpointed for each deacon, which will be for everyone, but of course, each deacon, like first week, born Cancer, second, and kind of trying to do it through the year. And I have wish cards. Okay, so what I want you to do now is I pulled 3 cards. I shuffled each time. I did not see them at all. And I placed them up here, and we're going to pull this at the end. So what you can do is, while I'm doing this reading, or you can pause the video then, and you can either make one wish and pick a card, and when I pull that card, that's the answer to your wish. Okay, or you can make all 3 a wish for each. Write them down if you don't remember, and as I pull them. Okay, so we'll do that at the end. All right, now let's get into your reading, guys. Let's see what is in store for Cancer. So we go through a year. We go through a year, ups and downs, many things. What I'm going to be reading here is going to be, watch your emotions this year, because a lot of the coffee just kind of spilled over. So that means a lot of emotional energy too is showing up, okay? But leaving some emotions behind. That's how I look at it. So it's basically, what are the main themes, more specific for you guys, okay? Wow. First of all, I want to say, wow. I wish you have luck on your side with home foundation, and you do also have almost a completion, okay? There's almost even a coin. So make a wish, okay, which you did here, but make a wish anyway, okay? So whatever the cards say there for your wish fulfillment, make a wish anyway. There is a big shift and change from what I'm seeing with home and foundation. Okay, it's very shiny. Some of you may be moving into a new home, or there's going to be very positive changes there too. So there is a clearing here. If there's been an ongoing issue with home, that there is definitely a clearing. Okay, a lot of you are going to be dealing with ongoing long issues that is going to come to some kind of end. There is going to be definitely new perspectives for you guys. Some of you could be just, you kind of get frustrated, and you could be a little bit more sensitive this year too. So it's like you may be a little bit more critical, I see you guys may be gathering some kind of information as well. You may be dealing with people who are annoying and a little bit less immature people around you. These could be adults, or even dealing with children. So we are seeing that, but new fresh perspectives are coming through. You may take this attitude where, what will be, or, hey, whatever. You kind of get immune to some of the stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, we see a huge upheaval. A lot of massive changes are coming through. You're almost completing some changes, but there's a lot coming through. I do see a spade going up, so I see overall victory, pretty much. You have a big eye here too, so your third eye chakra is really indicative here. So trust your guts, trust your feelings. It will help lead the way. I do see below the belt a lot of things surfacing below the belt. Okay, you have very strong energy. You have the strength. You have the power this year. You can manifest so much. You have a lot of spiritual energies, okay? A lot of groups of people in that coming through, new people, new ways of thinking, a lot of that. Some of your beliefs are going to be altered and changed too, okay? So I do see that energy dealing with important people as well, okay? You're going to take a very strong, orderly approach this year, okay? Taking your power back. A lot of you will be dealing with powerful people who will be very helpful. So I do see that energy too. These are people in high places or authority. So that did come out for a lot of you. I do see successful conclusion of a cycle, okay, or something in your life here. Some of you may be really thinking of long distance travel or something like that is coming up as well. Okay, so I do see that success with authority figures for a lot of you. Okay, so I see that too. Some of you may be dealing with your parents or an older figure in your life is coming up very, very strongly. Okay, pay attention to a lot of things this year. You have a bell, so that does tell me that you need to pay attention to some certain areas in your life. A lot of things you may feel that you need to push along. There could be a sense of impatience, but you need to be a little bit more patient. It's like feeling stuck. It's almost like you're feeling like you need to give something up to be able to gain something, and there's a sense of sacrificial energy. But, you know, think before you do anything, because there's always these new opportunities coming through. Looks like it's going to be quite a productive year for you guys. Health and relationships are coming through here too. So your health and well-being all overall. Relationships definitely are in the spotlight. If you've been unemployed, wanting to change a job or looking for a job, you probably will find one. Okay, so there are these changes coming through very strongly. Your goals, your wishes are coming in very strong. I see home is looking better. No matter what you go through, the home is looking good. That's what I'm seeing here. For a lot of you, pregnancy or parenthood is really coming up strongly somehow, okay? I do see very strong, abundant energy. I see a lot of you improving the way you feel, improving your outlook, something you're attracting a lot this year too as well, okay? I do see endings, new beginnings, very strong, powerful upswing. For me, this is indicating too that some of you could be dealing with a lot of lawsuits this year, where you could be starting up some lawsuits, or at the same time, this could be just jury duty. But I do see that energy and victories, okay? Most likely victories. You're feeling stuck. There is an underlying energy of you feeling kind of stuck in some certain situations in your life, okay? But there is going to be just making some serious little changes is going to tweak a lot, meaning you're going to be changing things as you go along the way. It's like creating this balance. You're going to be trying new things. You're going to also be more patient, and it's going to pay off. You will be taking a stand. You will not be allowing others to take advantage of you. Okay? So I see that you're going to be taking some stuff very, very seriously. Gaining a lot of intellectual knowledge from what I'm seeing too. It's like education is coming through here too. Maybe you guys are going to teach. There's a sense of you teaching or going for higher education. There's some kind of learning experiences here too. It's very knowledgeable energy that's coming through as well. So I definitely like that. I do see for a lot of you, love is coming in focus a lot, but it's either you're going to keep, if you meet someone, you're going to keep a relationship very, very private and keep it quiet, or you're going to, I'm not judging. I see a lot of affairs, and these could be secret affairs. Okay, now I would be careful because a lot of things is like spurting out, like the coffee did when I pulled up the cup. So if you have any secrets, or if you're doing anything illicit, there's a sense of exposure. You could get in trouble, especially if you're just say you're trying to hide an addiction to drugs, alcohol, or whatever it is. There can be a sense of exposure, or it will just get you in trouble. Do things by the law, things like that. I do see that energy too, but there is this energy if anyone is like doing something illegal around you or doing something that's bad around you, they will get their just desserts too. So I'm seeing that. It's like you're dealing with some kind of karmic energy and kicking that off too. It's like it's a swirl. It's a clearing and purging phase. Okay, so a lot of things that have occurred, it's clearing, it's purging, it's clearing. You're just kind of feeling stuck here. Okay. I also do see a lot of you, work and love is coming together. So finding a lot of love through work, or maybe these are just great partnerships that you may make. I see some of you love with powerful authority figures or powerful people, okay? Or be careful, you know, these could be affairs too. I'm just saying, I'm seeing that for some of you. Some of you may be seeing some people in your life. There could be some people dealing with some kind of illnesses, or maybe I see kind of institution here. So it's like some people in your life, and these are people that have been negative. You may see people get confined, prison. Okay, so I see that maybe someone you know may go to prison, jail, or be accountable for something they've done. This could be even karmic justice, where just someone who's done you wrong, they get their just desserts too. So I'm just seeing it, I'm trying to interpret it for a mass of people here. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of that energy coming through too. I just see that a lot of your relationships are going to be changing. Emotional, your personal relationships, your matters of the heart, and even work. So there's a lot of those changes coming through. You are going to be meeting new people too, ending some things. It's like some of you are just going to meet people. You get along with them for a while, then you kind of they kind of disappear, then you meet another group. I see a lot of that energy coming through as well. I do see some of your relationship, friendships, people close to you, and that they can just suddenly change. There could be some shocks and surprises. So I see that too, for good and for bad. Okay. I do see you could be quite confused spiritually, like, where am I heading? You know, what's my path? What's my intuition trying to say? Don't confuse your emotions with your intuition too. That's one thing I'm seeing here too. There is going to be really strong energy strengthening these really good relationships you have. Okay. Strengthening alliances that actually that are valuable to your relationship. But there's going to be at least some endings in relationships. Learn from the experience, move on. That's one thing I see here. At least one relationship in your life, whatever it is, whoever it is going to be strengthened very, very strongly, and a lot of wisdom coming through there too. I also do see keeping peace in your home foundation is extremely important. Strive for that. Strive for that, because the home and your living space, your peace and quiet is very, very important. Okay, that really, really did come through. Okay, making a lot of changes along the way. I see that. So it's like, it's going to be fast and furious a year, which could be at a point where you're frustrated, where you're, it's high anxiety, or it's just high energy. A lot of travel. Okay, I do see, I don't want to say a lot of travel, but you're definitely on a journey. Travel is coming up, and this could be going somewhere far away, overseas or something as well. So I'm seeing a lot of that, but you guys could be going on some kind of spiritual retreats. Things like that are showing up too. Okay. Things that have served their purpose are purging. It's like you're purging, ending a lot of things as well. Okay. So I do see a lot of that energy coming through. Very powerful too. Again, reevaluating your social circle, people around you is important. Okay. Some cycles are going to be ending as well. So we're seeing newness, and this is good. So there is luck on your side as well. Okay, watch your health and well-being. Okay, this is transformative energy too, where you will be changing something either about your diet, finding new ways. Just say you've been suffering with migraine headaches and you've been taking medication for it. You may find something different, a different way of doing it, or you find out the medication wasn't good for you. There's something like that showing up. There is a lot more clarity coming through too. Trust your intuition, your dreams. It's really leading you to something too. I do see something that a long-held wish or goal will be coming to fruition. A lot of things are just going to work out unexpectedly. Let's put it this way. It's like just when you think you're hit a dead end or something, bang, something comes through unexpectedly and just saves a day, or things like that, being in the right place, right time, whatever, or just a situation that you thought will never end, it just does, and it's like, woo, yeah. So I do see that. I do see love is also accented. Okay, there you could be really connecting with, there's opportunities for it, connecting with people. It's just you are needing to open up a little bit more too, because you're kind of more focused on a lot of other issues that are happening in your life too. Okay, so I do see some people and situations definitely leaving your life, and these are toxic ones. Okay, so they're really kind of being removed. Okay, one way or another, they're being removed. Pray, your prayers are heard. You have spiritual protection as well. Wherever you are working in that, I do see some changes there, where it also could be a lot of you working from home. Okay, I see even victory in the home. Something very good here too. It's like a celebration coming through, but I do see a lot of money, work, home and money is coming together. So this could be a second source of income, or just say maybe your partner now brings in more money, or you've been waiting for child support or something. There's a second source of income that may be coming in somehow, or from money-making ideas, you know, something like that is there. Okay, so a lot of energy showing up here. A lot of changes going on, okay? And do trust your intuition. So that's all that came through here. On your plate, quite interesting. I see home and foundation expansion here. Very good. Just, I do see, you know, a lot of emotions here, okay? Trying to understand some spiritual messages. Trust your, where you're being led. A lot of things being done behind the scenes. Even this is like destiny. So it's good. It's like you got spiritual protection this year. Closing up cycles, new ones beginning. Okay, so I do see that energy coming through. Very new beginnings. This could be a child or something, or, you know, the birth of something new. Nice message coming through as well, too. It could be very emotional too. Work and home is showing up, too. There's an expansion. You're either going to expand your home or something. I see a lot of that. Transformations with love. Health and well-being, relationships, new friends, all of that is really coming through very strongly. But then there's a sense of, you kind of feel, you're feeling the stuff, you know, you're kind of feeling, you just don't know how to explain it. All right, I do see also a wish fulfillment is coming through as well. I do see massive changes. This is almost like a tower. It's like, you know, things just crashed on, but there is a blessing that comes from it. You're going to go back and say, oh my gosh, thank goodness this happened, because I see blessings coming in from the universe, and you're going to be more excited for the future, very future oriented and pushing through too, and more choices coming to you. So I do see that energy. Definitely kind of moving forward, but they kind of reviewing the past at the same time. It is time to let go of that too. So it's helping you clear it. So there is a nice journey ahead, even though it's kind of, it's like emotional at the same time, but a lot of purging and expansion. It's really, it's, you know, it's a lot going on. Okay. Well, that's what came through in your coffee cup. And now let's, oops. Okay, Cancer. That's a 3, yeah. That was, I don't know which one it was now. Did I move it? Okay. Well, it did move. I thought it was Scorpio, but it looks like it's Virgo here. Okay. All right. So now you can compare this to your astrological charts, and private readings. I do more depth reading in this, but these are the energies too that are showing up. Okay, so we are looking here. This is a Uranus. So there's going to be some sudden changes, shocks, and surprises. Okay, so when Uranus is showing up, we are looking at changes. You know how Uranus is. Maybe that you guys will be dealing a lot with technology, massive changes, innovative ideas, changing things around. There could be just a lot of restless energy. Okay, things could be unreliable as well, unpredictable. Just watch your nervousness too. Okay, so that's one thing too. These could be breakthrough ideas, okay? Rebellious energy coming through as well, okay? So, and it's also very intuitive. So just go with the flow this year. There's going to be, seems like up and down. So wherever Uranus is in your chart, you can compare this to your real chart if you want. You know, these are intuitive readings. Or where it makes aspects this year. So Uranus is showing up. It's going to be a significant planet for you guys. Then we have Virgo here. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Virgo. That person can hinder you or can be helpful this year. Or you're dealing with the Virgo energies this year. Okay, so maybe a Virgo may be very significant this year for you as well. So that could indicate that... because Virgo is definitely, that's like, I think for Cancer is your third house. So communication is coming through as well. What else did I want to say with Virgo? There's a sense of you wanting perfection, okay? Being thorough with details is very important too and very critical too. Be careful not to be too critical of others or yourself as well. You could be a little bit more reserved, okay? Distinct thinking comes through here too. Very caring energy too, but you know, it's like logically thinking here. Very logical and trying to balance the emotions too. So that's one thing that's come through, and communication is going to be very important. So Virgo energy is coming through, and then you've got the third house here coming through. So see where Virgo is in your chart too. Or how it makes aspects, or something happening in the time of Virgo, which is end of August towards end of September. Okay, this is travel too, communication, so it's kind of correlating here too. The third house does talk about maybe you may take a lot of trips this year, short trips, okay? They're usually short distance travel. This is communications of all kinds, your mental processing here, teaching, learning, all of that is coming through communications and creative work too, okay? So a lot of energy there too, sense of unpredictability as well. So these are the energies that did come through for you guys. Real quick, I wanted to just bring that in. Okay, and now I'm going to pull an overall card for Cancer. This is for all Cancers, the whole reading, and then it's going to be kind of by deacon. You have the Chariot. So this overrides your entire reading. Know that things can unexpectedly work out for you this year. This is success. This is victory. This is movement. Okay, pick a direction and go which way you go. Or if anything, it's going to be win-win situations. It is a really good card to come up as an overall energy. Definitely liking this. Okay, now it's a major arcana, so I'm gonna another major arcana. So you got the Fool. Okay, with the Chariot, you have the Fool. This is adventurous energy, the unknown. Taking that risk, creative risk. Just make sure that you don't make quick decisions, okay? Make sure that that everything is practical as well. Okay, since another major, here's another major arcana. Okay, so you got the Emperor. Yeah, so this is dealing with authority this year too. This is also telling me there could be a lot of help from authority figures this year. You taking a more orderly approach to your life this year. And, okay, so you got the Seven of Swords. Now, discretion is going to be very important, okay? This is gathering secret information. This is also, when I'm looking at you, overall, very informative energy, too. Doing things below the scenes, behind the scenes, gathering information, research, okay? Reevaluations, too. Now, be careful of others around, too. There could be people around that are very sneaky, that could be watching you. Okay, so that's another way that can work too. Okay, so that's the overall energy that comes through here for Cancers. And this card is your overall energy. It's an energy card too. Is carrying connections. So, my dear Cancers, overall for overriding your reading, you have the Chariot that you first came up with, through, and it's a lot of major arcanas. And you have carrying connections. So love is coming through. Compassion. Love, making those connections that matter. Okay, so this is really social ties. All of that's coming through very strongly. Okay, so liking that as an overall here too. You, others, home, family, all together. Some changes may occur too. Very nice card to have overall. Okay, so Sun and the Tower. Okay, Sun, Tower, and the Eight of Cups. Okay, this is like the first, I'm kind of trying to divide into the first quarter of the solar year and first deacons, but it's going to apply to everyone. So you have the sun. No, the sun is shining really brightly in all of you, okay? This is having fun. Look at this. It's you should be having a really good year. Now, you have the tower. There's going to be a lot of moves, a lot of changes, shocking events may occur. So in the first, starting off the year, of course, you're in the spotlight. Birthdays are coming up too, but you also have the tower. So there could be sudden moves, changes. I like to say breakthroughs. I like the tower because usually this helps you remove yourself from things that are unnecessary as well. Okay, it is a cups card too, so emotions are running up high here as well. Okay, so now the energy card here is the yin and yang. So yin and yang here, Cancers, is balancing your yin and yang. Okay, so that is like your emotional side. Creating a balance is very important in every area of your life, like work, home. Then it could be your emotions as well. So this is the energy around creating that balance and stability, because here you got the sun, then you got this, you got the tower. Okay, so that's like basically for that. Remember, this overrides your whole reading here too. Okay, now we're going to look at the second part and second deacon, and then I'm going to pull it all together too. Okay, so second deacons, you have the strength. So you're getting major arcanas here, and you have the Seven of Pentacles. So you definitely have the strength this year, being strong, okay? The power, patience is needed as well, okay? And there's going to be some decisions that need to be made. These could be second chances coming through as well. There is a sense of kind of not being too happy about certain situations, okay? It's like there could be money matters could be coming through here too, making some important choices with love, important areas in your life, evaluating some things to know that you are very strong. Also, you have the willpower here. Let's see the energy card, which is a man holding a heart. So just know, and of course, if you're a male Cancer, this is just meaning that there is strong indication of support, love, okay? For females, yes, this could be a man bringing in an offer of love. Okay, kindness and love is very important. Okay, so that is really coming through for you guys. Well, for everyone, but it's kind of in the middle of the season, and then I will go specifically. And for the third deacons, the third part of the year, only one card came through. It's not a major arcana. There's a Nine of Swords. Worry, okay? Unfounded fears, sleepless nights, okay? Do pay attention to your health and well-being, mental health, spiritual, all of it too. Okay, let's see what the energy card says. Cornucopia. Okay, so, this is an abundant energy. As above, so below. It's 11-2. It's very spiritual. Know that the abundance is here. Okay, so it's like maybe you're worried about this too. But remember, you're overriding here with the Chariot and carrying connections. So when we're looking at this, and if you're born basically in the first deacon Cancers, or the first, this is more like the first part of the year. Remember, this overrides it here. We are looking here. If you're born basically June 21st to July 1st, Cancers, you could be, because you got yin and yang here, remember? You could be more sensitive than usual, very caring, yes. You could be a little bit easily offended though. But if you are looking for love, because remember these overriding energies too, and you have cup cards. If you're looking for love this year, stay alert throughout this year, okay? Especially starting in the beginning of the year, because I do see you will have opportunities. All right, so the best time is really the beginning of the year, I guess, how the energies are showing. You may experience also some shocking developments in your personal and career, okay, life this year. All right, so that's one thing I'm seeing there too. So that's really coming through for first deacon Cancers. Remember, you still things working out, win situations, love, looking for love, and you may experience really, I feel some of you, the people around you in work or people just around you, just experiencing some shocking developments is going to help you purge too, okay? If you're born in the second deacon, this is coming more specific for you. That's if you're born around July 2nd through the 11th. There is an energy here that you're definitely longing for true love, okay? Something about love is coming through. Also offers of love, supportive people. Remember, you have success here, carrying loving connections. Now, you know, and we do apply all of these cards here as well. The thing I'm seeing here too, it's very important to you, for some reason, relationships and making some choices and decisions. You have tremendous willpower this year too. Okay, you're resilient. You can get through a lot this year too. The main problem you may need to avoid is a tendency to maybe try to over-dominate others or situations, controlling situations, because you have the strength here too. Or don't try to dominate other people. You could have a tendency to do that this year. Or be away from people who do that to you. Try to be kind also. Remember, doing everything with love, especially people that are close to you. Okay? Because there's a sense here that maybe you're not seeing everything. So kind of thank them for all the help that they have given you. Okay? So, you know, remember to thank them for helping you somehow as well. Okay? So that's very important for you guys. And when I'm looking at the third deacon here, now we do see this here for you guys. Yes, you got a 9 of Swords. You have the cornucopia. Remember, overriding with the Chariot and carrying connections. I am seeing here that you guys, you know, you need to connect more spiritually, okay? Connect more spiritually. Worry's not going to help you. You know, tap into your imagination. Tap into your spirituality, because I see this year, you need to become a little bit more orderly, okay? This is kind of negating this here, okay? And you have the Chariot. So get a little bit more orderly. Get your emotions in check, maybe, you know, don't worry as much. Cultivate some kind of self-control is what I'm feeling here too. And, you know, because look what you got here. And remember the Chariot. Set these specific goals you have, you know, set some ultimatums, okay, deadlines or something, and then stay focused. Stay focused and work hard until you achieve your goals, because you have cornucopia here. This is abundance, joy, peace, whatever it is, okay? I see overall that you guys being very imaginative, creative this year, little changeable, could be a little bit of elusive energy that's coming through with others around too. I do see very strong energy. You guys are really setting your goals and your visions, okay? Very impressive energy too. But, you know, versatile. Versatility is going to be very important, especially we're seeing Uranus here too. Focusing on your goals. Also communications coming through, creativity. And I also see, you know, you're kind of sentimental. We are seeing that going back in the past somehow. But there's a sense of restlessness, okay? So kind of try to, like, right what we start off the year, get your yin and yang in order, okay? Well, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Oh, no. I almost forgot it. Okay, here's the wish cards. If you wished, if you picked the first card, you could have picked all three. The answer to your first, for the first card is yes, twist of fate, okay? So, yeah, your wish will be fulfilled with a twist of fate. That's great. It's like sometimes things just come. I like that. If you pick the second card, your answer is yes, with removing obstacles. Okay, you got the 7 there too. So definitely it's like, you know, getting things through. So it will come true with removing some of the obstacles. Third card, if you picked 27, okay, maybe even those dates are significant. The 4th, the 7th, or the 27th of the day from the year, or a month, or a day and a month. It's possible. Don't give up. Count your blessings. I like that. Okay. Well, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you'd like a reading like this with everything included, I have that on my website. The website to my reading is below this video, where I just have, you know, just a coffee cup if you like to. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope I can continue doing this, because this is a lot of work for you too, but, you know, Cancer's energy always inspires me, I guess. I wish you all a very happy birthday, a wonderful year ahead, and I hope you enjoy this. Bye for now.